So both for Media Corp and for me, we've taken the red pill here, and I think it represents an enormous challenge for us. I think one of the things we're thinking about at Media Corp is that even though we can throw great numbers around, and $750 million is a big lump of cash to chuck about, we're not actually one big corporation. We're probably Southeast Asia's largest collective of SMEs, because in fact we have television companies in there, we have radio companies in there, we have newspapers, we have lots of digital assets. We've got about 30 digital assets, and a full range of other services from events and clubs that we look after as well. So we have a wide range of responsibilities. I've actually only been there 3 weeks, so this is my first confession. But I'm hoping that what we've discovered in the last 3 weeks will be an asset for you when you're thinking about what you're going to do in your next 3 years. And hopefully I can explain why. The first thing that we've got is a massive problem. This was the first story that I read on my first day there at Media Corp, which is referring to an application that we put out there in the marketplace for 8 Days Eat. And oh my Lord, the community was scathing. Good heavens, they say, it's a pointless copycat. And I'm like, crikey, there's blood, sweat and tears went into this product. What is it that we haven't delivered that people are looking for? And our commentator turns around and he says, it's a Burple rip-off that has little innovation of its own. Good luck with competing in an already crowded space with Hungry Go Where, Burple, Yelp, Open Eat and even Shope. And I think there's a little bit of irony about that, of course, because if you're looking at Hungry Go Where, Burple, Yelp, Open Eat and even Shope, if you're telling me they're not copycats of things that they've seen in the UK or the US, then you really must be dreaming. But I think there's something else in there which says, what right do I, if these are our challenges, have to stand in front of you and talk about how we're going to drive digital growth for the next 3 years here in the Philippines? But really, I don't think it's the challenges that we've had that prevent us from talking about digital growth. It's whether or not we can learn from those experiences and we can actually address exactly what the problems are. So we had to invest a lot of time and a lot of effort in the last 3 weeks, really trying to break down what it is that we do. The majority of our work in media is a legacy of our fairly traditional past. We go about generating fantastic content that attracts consumers, and then what we give to advertisers is access through our platforms to those consumers. So it's a fairly mundane task in some respects, and actually it makes us feel a bit kind of disempowered, a little kind of also-ran. Because to be honest, if our only job is to hook in consumers and then blast them away with advertising, do you know who's really good at that?